No matter what support I need, you've been wonderful to me.
The good thing for me, obviously,
It's very new to me, so even like if I feel a twinge in my stomach, it's like I panic because the last time I felt that was when I was really poorly. So the first thing I do is either look on the website or give them a call. Fantastic. All the Crohn's colitis UK wants to do is help me.
Keep running. Yeah. He played net. Yeah, we reckon we can do that.
It's like I've got support from everywhere, so it's not. I'm not managing it on my own. There's loads of information. It's not just a case of you've got the disease, you've got to suffer with it.
Yeah, no,
many people, especially the specialist nurses, people on the other end of the phone at Crohn's and Colitis UK, they want to help you. They don't want you to suffer a lot. I think that's a deal breaker at times with people.
When we're into the interview,
I've got this disease, I've got to fight it alone. I don't really want anyone's help. And yeah, I've got this what they call hidden disability, but they don't treat me as if I'm like somebody different.
Just gonna wipe it.
yeah.
Use ours if you want.
What symptoms do you have now?
The main one is tiredness and fatigue. I have days where even just getting out of bed, I just want to go back to bed. It can be crippling. I've got to make sure I set an alarm to take my medication. Sometimes I just go back to sleep. So that's definitely the worst symptom I've had since getting diagnosed.
Oh well.
So I pulled over.
What is it difficult to be like for you?
If I know I've got a session, I'll make sure this lazy sound.
Oh god.
I was like,
before.
Oh, it's a hybrid.
yeah, it's like
Refreshed. We're focused on inclusion, like making sure everyone's involved.
Well, let's hope that it's okay on the way home then.
well,
I think that's a really important message to send to people because sometimes society isn't.
if not, I'll be looking for a jump from you.
Yeah. Have you got any jump cables? Because I certainly haven't.
I've got some in the car.
I'm driving a shitbox. It's done 150,000 miles getting to and from work.
There's things that you need sometimes in life to go out the other end. It's not the end of the road as soon as you get diagnosed. It might feel like that at the start.
Do it at half time.
The crowd here this time.
I think they said a maximum I think they can get
200 in it, yeah.
It was like a massive weight off the shoulder. I learned like
That's fine, I don't care. I'll fight them all.
and life can be normal.
So Jordan joins us now. Skipper, how are we feeling today? It must be special to see so many people come together to support such an event. People, businesses. How are you feeling, mate?
Unique care and support.
Oh, he's been requested by the lineup. We've got him on media duty. Sorry, Jordan. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling nervous about the game, but I'm happy to see how many people have come together to support the event.
It's a great cause, isn't it?
Teenage cancer, diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma last year, and when I turned up to my first appointment with my consultant, my nurse Rosa was already there for me and explained what the Teenage Cancer Trust is and what they'll be able to do to help me.
Teenage Cancer Trust's mission is that every young person with cancer has age-appropriate specialist treatment and care from the point of diagnosis through treatment and beyond.
The trophy comes from
And
Saturday
everything
Hospital
from
in
the
November
furniture,
2020.
lighting and
We
colours
just want to celebrate
to the TV, kitchen and chill-out areas are designed to help young people relax and feel at home.
What a venue.
It's a hospital that doesn't feel
Yeah,
like
happy with that? I bet you are.
First time
Any
playing it, so
support that I needed, I knew.
Yeah, and for those who are or can see the picture, I think I'm touched
didn't
one
quite
already.
understand
It's
anything
looking
of an
really well. Looking
appointment or
forward
needed
to
to
it.
chase it up. I just
at least go shot on target. If I can get a
there'll
goal,
be
that's
someone
even
to
better.
help me
Get
and
your head over
support
the ball,
mentally,
hit
so I've
target,
got
that's all you can ask for it.
through them and a bit
Talk to us a little bit about the
physical help
impact
then.
that these charities are having on people's lives. Obviously, three amazing charities that we're supporting today. Just talk to us about their impact.
So
We
we're raising money
amplify
for
the
Crohn's and
voices
Colitis
of young
UK,
people
Teenage
with
Cancer Trust and
cancer
Always Place.
by creating
Three amazing
opportunities
charities.
for
I've
them
got
to
Crohn's
share
disease
their
myself, so
stories and advocate for decision makers in UK Parliament to drive the change that young people with cancer need.
Teenage Cancer Trust do a lot. The nurses are
yeah, I'm really grateful to Teenage Cancer Trust for helping me,
work they do to support,
and to especially Rosa, because she's been a complete rock throughout my whole journey. I really don't know what I would have done without her.
Have to be told that the falling out and it's amazing with the work they do for the children.
All of it's important, but there is a critically important bit how viewers listening and watching at home can donate.
So in our family there's me, Dad, and then we've got 3 children, Ethan who's 13, Lucas who's 10, and then we've got Jude who is 4. So Jude was born in May 2020, very normal pregnancy, closely monitored with the Women's Hospital. Normal delivery, healthy 9-pound baby, no complications. Health over the last couple of years has deteriorated. So he has got scoliosis now. He has prolonged apneas with his breathing, where he doesn't breathe for periods of time, which needs to be closely monitored, but unfortunately they are life-threatening for him as well. He is visually impaired and he needs full-time support. He doesn't support himself, sit up, hold his head or walk. So he needs that 24-hour care. If it's not with me, then it's with the staff whilst he's in Zoe's place.
There you are.
With
And, make sure you listening along at home are sending in your messages via the 33FC YouTube channel or on 0730's social media channels. We thank you very much for watching and want you to get involved as much as you can today. During the broadcast, as Jordan mentioned, you will see a QR code appear on screen, and that is your opportunity to donate, to show your support to these 3 amazing charities that we are raising money for today.
So, of course, like Ben just touched upon, one of those trophies is Zoe's Place Baby Hospice in Liverpool. It supports babies and young children who have complex illnesses or disabilities from birth to the age of 5. As a father myself, of course, the people who do have kids, you couldn't imagine of anything worse. So, if you can dig deep, that'd be greatly appreciated.
And just as the teams are walking out, we're ready to bring you all of the action. But before then, this is Jude's story and how Zoe's Place have helped his mum and the rest of the family.
Thank you, gentlemen, and welcome to the Andrew Hookway Trophy 2025, live from the iconic home of Bury AFC. I am thankful to say I'm not alone in the commentary position today, as I have alongside somebody who arguably should have been on the pitch today had it not been for injury. Michael Meehan, thank you very much for joining us in the commentary position. Some of you may know him as Bibby, but we'll know him as Michael. How are you feeling?
Do you know what? I woke up very depressed this morning that I wasn't playing in it, but then finding out that I'm going to be in the gantry next to you today probably made it a little bit worse, to be honest. But no, honestly, it's a pleasure being sat in the gantry, sat next to you today, commentating on this one. Hopefully, it's going to be an absolute scorch. And the famous home of Bury FC is a bit of a stretch, but yeah, it's an absolute pleasure to be up here. Well, hopefully, we get to see some football today because the standard during the warm-up leaves a lot to be desired, some might say.
It certainly showed us a lot in that warm-up. I can't lie, between the 2 sets of sides. Of course, we have 33FC in the blue kit, which will, again, looking at how the coin toss will go, it'll be from left to right on your screen. And it'll be the Allstars on the right to left. And certainly, as you mentioned, that certainly we've seen a couple of players here and there that maybe have caught the eye in the early going, but we just waiting for the guys to get underway, as I believe there will be.
Is it a minute silence or minutes of applause? Applause.
It'll be a minute's applause.
Am I in your way? Am I in your way? So no. All right. Okay.
Well observed, minute's applause there for Andrew Hookway, who sadly passed away in November 2020. His legacy lives on the name that adorns today's trophy. And as the referee gets the captains in to have a chat with them pre-kickoff, we will take a look at today's lineups, and we'll start off with 33 FC, Cameron Freeman, Matthias Perendi, Sam Miller, Josh Messer, Chris James, Lowton Broughton, Liam Riley, Lewis Kelly, Jacob Wilson, Brad Sutherland, and the captain, Callum Snedden. And for the All-Stars, George Haggart in goal, Cameron Corliss, Jordan Morris, George Mudukautis, Lewis Duff, Ash Francis, Jake Dutton, captain and player manager Jordan Hookway, and Jordan Jones. That rounds up the starting lineups. We will, of course, have the substitutes as well here. Jake Notes, Taylor Amiji, Dean Davis, Tom Edwards, Charlie Owen, Theo Barr, Darren Dempsey, Adam Ryan, Brian Lydiate, and Jordan Dunn for the 33 FC. And for the All-Stars, Thomas Giblin, beg your pardon, Mike Alker, Lewis Holsom, Barry Gallagher, Lewis Ainscote, Liam Waite, and Musa will round out today's lineup. So should be a hard-fought affair, Bibby. Even though it is a charity match, you would think that there's certainly a bit of personal pride on the line for some of these players.
You've got to have some sort of needle, because obviously otherwise it'll just be,
it's just a kick around in a park then.
No, exactly, yeah. It's a little bit more intense six-a-side, but obviously there's 11 men on each side and there's a ball in the middle of the pitch, so there's got to be some form of needle and wanting to score. However, I did see one keeper that was allergic to diving, but then the other team couldn't hit the net.
Well, you'll certainly have to keep that under your hats, as there's an early pass back there for the All-Stars. It will come out onto the left-hand side here for Corliss. Corliss goes back to Jordan Jones, who certainly saw during the warm-ups, maybe, that did like a long-range strike or two as it comes into the feet of Ash Francis, who gets dispossessed but manages to get away with one.
Let the generational hate watch begin.
Yeah, the generational hate watch, of course, myself and yourself certainly know Ash Francis. A brilliant challenge from Ash Francis, as it's looking to be recovered by Ainscow, but it will go out for a throw. But you're quite right, in terms of some of what we've seen already, very early going, Ash Francis setting the tone with that challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's got a lot of going for him. Pace, power, failed centre-back that's now moved into midfield.
As it comes out to the right-hand side for Wilson for 33 FC, deflected and spun up into the air, and Francis will try and take it down, but he's second to the ball, and now he'll get together with Sutherland. He's beaten by Sutherland, and Sutherland will look to play it onto the right-hand side. And Perendi just about keeps that in, and as he's done very well indeed. Ball will be driven into the box, deflected into the air. Still there for 33 FC. I think that was a Di Canio-esque bicycle kick looking for it. It will go for a corner, though, and it will be taken by Liam Riley. Oh, fast and frenetic in the early going here, Bibby. I don't think it was what either one of us were expecting in the early stages.
Needle, mate, and this is exactly what we're getting.
This is certainly exactly what we're getting.
No ball boys on show today, though, so the boys will have to get their own balls.
Well, they might be having to go to the back of the stands a couple of times today. I'll certainly say that for nothing. It will be Riley that lines this one up. Bit of personal attention on Haggart. It's going to have to be careful here. Ball goes deep into the box. It's flicked away, but referee awards a goal kick, as much as you would probably expect in a charity game, is that a ball doesn't quite actually end up in the box, instead goes out for a goal kick. No sooner had it been taken, Bibby.
Yeah, I mean, these are obviously Sunday League players. We're not expecting world-class deliveries left, right and centre, but I mean, a ball staying in from a corner is the least we can expect, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's beat the first man and then there's keeping the ball in. There's two different aspects of the game, as 33 FC control the ball again. It's a neat chip through the lines, and it's well dealt with by Mordekautis. Mordekautis chips it forward, looking for a flick on there. Jordan Hookway getting involved early on, but the ball bobbles free. What's the referee giving? It will be a throw in here to 33 FC. This ball is thrown in.
Oh, we love that.
I was going to say a bit of a heavy challenge there, but 33 FC doing well to win it back here. It is Sam Miller trying to get that forward. Instead, it's come back the way of the All-Stars. It's just breaking down in midfield ever so slightly, and in the early going, Bibby, certainly something you want to be careful of. Is you spending too much energy too early on.
Well, I mean, the All-Stars haven't really got out of their own third yet. Jordan's going to have to do a lot up there to try and hold the ball, to try and bring the rest of the team in. But yeah, this could be a bit tasty.
Chance there, and it's deflected wide. The All-Stars defence paused for a moment. They were looking for a flag that never came, and as a result, it will go out for a 33 FC corner, which I believe will be taken by number 23, Jacob Wilson.
Again, your revision notes are coming in handy here already, aren't they?
They certainly are, baby. We come prepared as the ball is delivered into the box. It's headed forward, and it's nearly flicked into his own net there by Jordan Morris. The keeper was well alert, Haggart there. Had to be, as he will drill this one down the right-hand side, looking for Haynes Cow, but it will escape his spell. As you quite rightly mentioned, Bibby, with no ball boys today, they are going to have to retrieve their balls over their own hoarding, which in some cases might be the most athletic thing they do this afternoon. As the ball is recovered there, Kelly down the left-hand side into Chris James.
23 is on his own.
As you've rightly said, Wilson is screamed for it out on the right-hand side, gets the ball into Perendi. Perendi does well to recover it, gets it to Sutherland. It's a quick close down there, but Captain Callum Snedden was there on the double. There's Miller. Miller retrieves it back again. Now will Miller go for a strike? He will.
Woof.
Oi. That one certainly falls into the high, wide and not very handsome column, Bibby.
Absolutely. Anyone in row A there was in real fear of getting a ball to the face.
I was going to say, the empty seats behind the goal were petrified. And as we quite rightly see, the goalkeeper's having to go and retrieve that ball comically from where he is. Certainly something maybe for future events, maybe a consideration of maybe some ball boys around the venue.
Couple of kids.
Certainly might be one to recover.
Now, this is something very rare you see in Sunday League, a goalkeeper taking their own goal kick.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally, it's normally centre-back is called upon. However, it's nice to see that Josh Haggart has got himself a kick. And, of course, the playing surface we mentioned earlier on. It's
superb, actually.
Artificial pitch at this level. Certainly something to be on top of as
well done.
Goal kick is met in midfield by 33 FC, and there's great pressure on there. And now Perendi looks to get down the right side.
Love that.
Hit the gym, Perendi, as James does well. We'll go back. It'll just to be, looked like an offside, I think is what's been called in the end. Jordan Jones definitely made sure on that occasion as he takes the free kick, launches that one forward. Bit of a tussle here, still waiting for the first goal here this afternoon. Ball out onto the right-hand side for Wilson. Wilson goes past
Ish
Jake Dutton, but he does get it back into midfield. Now Perendi again. You can see that what 33 FC are looking to do.
He'd have been offside anyway.
Certainly would have been.
Liner had his flag up.
Yeah, much like as you mentioned, you're talking about Sunday League levels of players. Certainly, there'll sometimes be Sunday League levels of referees as well. They can be very flag happy, as I'm sure you will no doubt tell me across the course of this afternoon. That's Haggart again, and the man who's had the least amount to do is Cameron Freeman in the 33 FC goal. He's not had to sneeze in the wrong direction as Perendi comes down the right-hand side. Perendi tries to get that ball into the box. It's going to be out by the All-Stars, and now they may be able to do something and make something work here. Jordan gets himself pickpocketed on the right-hand side. Very much told me it's the old-school 4-3-3 formation the All-Stars are going with today, but they're going to need to be fleet of foot to make that work as Wilson finds a beautiful ball through the line. Not sure about that flag. Certainly looked like he started his run from an onside position, but of course, given where our commentary position is, it's probably not quite the...
and I forgot my glasses.
And you've forgotten your specs. As a foul is given. That's a very, how can I put this? That's a very generous foul there given by the referee. It's a free kick here for the All-Stars, and it's quite a way out.
He looks like he's shaping up for a shot here, though.
It certainly does look like he's shaping up for a shot.
Number 7 on his back. Socks pulled high.
Hookway's over it too. I don't think Hookway's going to go for it. Certainly We've seen them hit from this distance, but by the likes of Roberto Carlos, which I don't think we're going to get here. But you never know.
Yeah,
you do not know that somebody may turn up with something in the locker as the All-Stars go for it and they take a strike, and it's again recovered by Wilson. Great turn out the gate there. Go to Miller on the left-hand side. As players to come and help him, but good win back there by the All-Stars. And Jordan Jones taking it with a bit of composure and gets it under his control, and now finds Ainscow now on the left-hand side. Ainscow looking for runners.
Left wing was so on then as well.
It was, but he's cut it across onto the right-hand side instead. The All-Stars looking to try and have their first bit of danger with Mordekaitis down the right-hand side, but it's given away. And Chris James recovers that well. 33.
Oh, he's look at the offside there, Jesus. He's playing him well onside.
And I tell you, the fan of Michael Meehan is certainly coming out in him. As Miller goes out onto the left-hand side, but he's left on the offside as Liam Riley was a little bit delayed. But you quite rightly said, players are in acres of space out here. As the free kick is taken quickly by the All-Stars. Mordekaitis looking forward.
Ooh.
Over coming together in midfield, but Sutherland comes out the better. Snedden out onto the right-hand side. Wilson to ball beautifully through the line here. Now Perendi is onside. He's beaten the trap. Perendi with the strike.
Passed it to the keeper.
And Haggart very much took a first touch of a save there as opposed to using his hands. He bowls it out onto the left-hand side. The All-Stars neat bit of feet. A bit of trickery there by Ainscow.
It's got a bit in.
Jordan Jones. Dutton. Jones. Certainly looking to play through the lines here, All-Stars, and just maybe try and retain a little bit of possession here, Bibbert.
Yeah, well, I think they need to calm themselves down a little bit. Like we say, they've only been in the final third once, and it was from a free kick. So the All-Stars, I like that.
As a man who loves a challenge, certainly was one flew in there from Brad Sutherland, but
I can see this a lot on this pitch as well, the ball just rolling out, because I don't know if it's being picked up on the cameras, but it is like carpet out there. It's an AstroTurf pitch, and it has been raining consistently for the last 3 days. So the ball is going to roll out quite a bit, I think.
Certainly is, but that's a poor touch there by Jordan Jones, and now Perendi may be able to take advantage of it. Perendi. Again, it's good work there by Jordan Jones. The recovery challenge from him did really well there. And I come down the left-hand side here to Corliss. And you'd think that Jordan Jones, certainly by the stature of the man at centre-back, might have that GPS type of passing range. Is certainly on display there.
Absolutely. Look at this 17 as well. Keep an eye. If we're going to do player cam today, have a look at this 17 on the left wing for the All-Stars.
That would be Lewis Ainscow, who's popped up on the right-hand side, popped up on the left as Francis plays the ball down the right-hand side. Neat bit of interchange by the All-Stars, but it's recovered by captain Callum Snedden for 33 FC. And we're just over 10 minutes gone here at Gig Lane, still 0-0. And no real big opportunities to speak of as 33 FC take control of it in the centre of the park. They now spray it out onto the left. Kelly out to Miller. Miller into the centre looking for maybe Perendi, but Jordan Jones looks like he's playing it almost at a Berbatov-like pace. Very, very casual. Very casual human being. Certainly looks as though he's playing in slow-mo. There's a little bit of trickery coming out here. And Ainscow looks forward. It's a beautiful ball into the channel. This time for Haslam. Haslam battles for it. Nothing flagged by the linesman, and the referee will, in my opinion, rightfully say it's a goal kick. And this is the first touch for Cameron Freeman, and he's only had to play a 1 yard pass this afternoon so far. Not a lot of danger to speak of as 33 FC are looking to just find inroads. Wilson certainly seems to be one of them. Perendi playing further forward, but now it will come to Ainscow, who looks forward, and there's an overlapping run here.
Unbelievable.
Done. It's the strike is off the bar. What a strike that was, I believe, from Jordan Dunn.
Cross that.
Well, you could. I was going to say that's going to be my next line of inquiry: shot or cross.
Cross.
Certainly looked like a cross from here, and my striking co-commentator agrees with me on that occasion. What a moment that would have been if that would have rattled off the other side of the bar and gone in. That would have definitely have been one for the scrapbook from Jordan Dunn.
He definitely would have said he would have meant it then as well if it went in.
Oh, post-match interview, absolutely. He's totally meant it, absolutely not a problem.
Give the keeper the eyes.
Yep. The ball now goes down the left-hand side here. Miller, again collecting it from deep. The All-Stars knock it out by way of Mordekaitis. Will be throwing just on halfway. Francis looking to recover it for the All-Stars and does well. And he does well to get the triangle set up there with Jordan Hookway, but will go out. And did see some comments on social media before the game that it was either going to be a prime Neymar or third-rate Aboué is, I believe, what I heard from Ash Francis before the game. Certainly hasn't been able to get himself into it just yet as Wilson goes down the right-hand side. Really good interplay here from 33 FC, but again, Jordan Jones just coming across as and when you need him to.
You know what, I'd have put money on him during the warm-up being a winger or a centre-forward.
Absolutely, the stature of him and in the way that he's playing, you would have thought, yeah, centre-forward all day long, but absolutely not on this occasion as Wilson does well to recover it from the throw-in. Plays it into Miller. Dispossessed again by Jordan Jones, and again, just playing at his own pace. Launches it down the left-hand side. Great defensive header had to be made. Good bit of play there by Messer. Is Sutherland. Sutherland across. Good interplay. Francis can't get it under control, and instead it goes a strike on goal from Chris James, but was met equally by George Haggart. Haggart overarms it out onto the right-hand side, and just as the game again, you're expecting it to just simmer down at some point, but the pace that 33 FC are coming with, they're not quite slowing it down for everybody here, are they, Bibbit?
It's a good job that they've got subs, is all I'm going to say.
Certainly, the energy tank may not necessarily be at full power. Here is Lewis Ainscow. Evades a couple of challenges. Plays a beautiful ball there to Dunn. Dunn looking to drive forward. Can he find an opportunity? And he was looking to prod it, and Jordan Hookway had just made himself into a position, but he will go out for a goal kick instead.
I thought someone should have took a shot there.
You thought maybe on the 18-yard box, you would have thought maybe Jordan Dunn might have just taken that and taken the opportunity where it was. But the ball is rolled out there to Messer. Kelly. Now the ball breaks into midfield once more. As 33 FC drive forward, Perendi onside.
Oh,
what an opportunity that is! Everyone froze. I think everybody thought he was offside. Yeah. The referee or the linesman didn't flag. That's a golden opportunity for 33 FC, and that's the second one that Perendi's had this afternoon.
From the penalty spot, someone should be hitting the target from there. Again, I do apologise. I did zero research for this. So the players' names are evading me at a rate of knots. So the numbers, I will start to call out.
Hence why we are a perfect team. Hence why we're a perfect team. As the header comes forward from the goal kick, and Haggart will take it under his spell. But that's two that Matthias Perendi has had. He had that one which was, as you quite rightly said, was passed to the goalkeeper. That one, certainly a bit more conviction on it. Certainly with a bit more control. It would have been there as Francis comes up short against James. James rolls it towards Miller, but it's dispossessed by Jordan Morris. And now there's a bit of time and a bit of space here at the All-Stars. Again, Perendi. Looks like he's got a bit of an engine on him. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure how that works, because I'm fairly sure that was an All-Stars player that made that pass. But
ref has had a stinker there.
That is a bit of a stinker, to say the least. I mean, I know we joked about the fact that it was Sunday League referees, but that one
has changed. It's now on the ref.
See a bit of a rotation from the players onto the field. I mean, it's going to be very hard to keep hold of the ins and outs, but you can certainly see the likes of Ainscow and Hookway and Francis have come off. And on, we've got a couple of new boys. Thomas Gilbin, Mike Alcott to come on. Moose is on as well. So certainly a bit of a change around from the All-Stars. As you quite rightly mentioned, they needed subs.
Yeah, what we're now 25 minutes in. I think
not even 20 minutes in, Bibby.
Okay.
18 minutes gone. So again, bit of rotation, roll on, roll off as Jones lifts one forward and it's headed clear by 33 FC. And as you quite rightly mentioned, although it is for obviously to charities that are obviously going to benefit from today's game, certainly that competitive edge that we've seen here so far.
Well, you're going to be telling your friends and family that you've played the famous, as you alluded to earlier, Bury FC Stadium.
I prefer iconic.
Iconic, sorry, yeah. Everyone wants to score at a football stadium, don't they? And we're at capacity crowd here today. The fact that we was allowed 200 people in here, I think we've pretty much tipped it, to be honest. So everyone wants to score in front of their friends and family and getting that opportunity to probably not have a shot from there, if I'm being honest. But
well, again, shot or cross, take your pick, as the ball goes down the right-hand side here. Perendi up against Jones. That's going to be what I feel like if they are kept on for the entire game, as the ball spins back in and Jones goes in heavily. And I'm not sure, again,
I think he appealed for that, didn't he?
I hate to be critical of referees, but he's thrown himself into the challenge there, Jones, and he's somehow got away with that. Yeah. But that, as I was about to say, if they are not subbed off between Jones and Perendi, that's going to be a battle all afternoon.
Yeah, well, someone else has pulled up already. I'm telling you, the Andrew Huckway Trophy is cursed for players.
I mean, certainly not. I mean, I was asked before the game in terms of the perils that you could have playing on a artificial pitch versus a real one, and as much as I was laughed at for in terms of the increasing muscle injuries you can have, it's certainly a byproduct that you can certainly run afoul of.
Well, you got to ask yourself: did he warm up properly? Did he get the exercises in? Did he get those glutes activated? These are the questions he's going to be asking himself tonight.
That is the key one. That is the key one, and certainly, I mean, it can be as innocuous as being on a driving range and doing your MCL. It really can. It really can on these occasions. As
no comment.
As Miller takes it under control. Certainly looks to be bang at it. Is Perendi.
He's taking
it off his toes, and again Jones will recover that one. Certainly looking to shield it. I mean, again,
is anyone going to help him?
I mean, I think he thought that was somehow going out, but again, there's not enough pace on the ball. As now Wardacautis will bring it down the right-hand side here. He's got Gallagher in the centre should he look to use him, but he said he's going to go back to Morris. And Morris, will he elect to go long ball here? We know that player-manager Jordan Huckway is a humongous Bolton Wanderers fan. Certainly know that he might be a fan of Sam Allardyce football, and it might be showing through here as there's a dispossession there. The ball will be awkwardly played back to the goalkeeper, pressured by Perendi, but again, well dealt with by Jake Dutton. Dutton looking forward.
They're forcing the football, aren't they? They're trying to play it out from the back. Fair play to them.
Again, goes completely at odds with Allardyce football, which is what I thought we were going to be encountering here. However, the All-Stars looking to try and take it out. Here is Alka. Alka with stereotypical good feet for a big man. As Musa can't quite get a hold of it. And it goes out for a throw-in. And not to cast any aspersions, Bibby, but I have clocked that today's referee also has the surname of Alka, so that might suggest as to why some of these referee decisions might be going the way of the All-Stars at the moment, but we'll come back to that point.
Listen, I'm here in a professional capacity today. I can't be slagging off any fourth officials or anyone refereeing this game today.
This ball is up into the air, it's misjudged. Musa battling for it with Snedden. For now, it'll come into Messer, who looks forward. And good read by the All-Stars. Goes over the head of everybody.
I mean, is it the pitch that's causing everyone to miss the ball?
It feels that way, Bibby. It feels that way. Certainly, judgment of the ball and flight and bounce is not quite there at the moment. As now, Jones will take it. And again, almost just...
Three is so much space on the left-hand side here as well.
As there's a poor ball there. And it will be recovered by Chris James, but he's given away again, and now it's going to go down the right-hand side, and in Snedden. Is he going to be pressed here? He will be, and there's again some decent pressing there, but again, 33 FC finding a way around as Perendi plays on round the corner here. Wilson looking for Perendi again, surely. Down the right-hand side it comes, but again, Jordan Jones, that's heavy challenge again. I'm not sure how much the referee's going to let go here, because yes, you can have shoulders to shoulders, but that's putting him into another postcode.
Oh, I love that.
There's a neat touch there as it's been played out there.
Winding it up.
Alka and Gilbin.
I think
Gilbin combining.
Yeah, the referee is letting quite a bit go here.
Just a touch. Needs to be careful.
Well, this is it. It's just going to start something, I think. Something will start brewing soon, because there was another heavy challenge straight after on number 10.
Yeah, on the Alka. Gonna have to get a hold of this game quite quickly. Yes, as you quite rightly mentioned, although it is for charity, competitive juices are flowing plenty out here. As now Miller's switched down to the right-hand side with no joy, but he does get the right side.
He is so far offside.
So far offside. I don't need VAR or a camera to tell me that. I think he kind of almost, it's like a cat caught in headlights. He just kind of froze and just went, if I don't move, they won't know I'm offside. 25 minutes gone here at Gig Lane. Still 0-0, and outside of that one opportunity that Perendi had, and off the bar hit that we had down the other end for Jordan Dunn, it's not really been too much else in terms of goal mouth action. But in these types of events, Bibby, you'd think that energy levels will start to sap, and that's where we'll start to see opportunities.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously the team playing in blue is 33 FC. They've got a lot more Sunday League footballing experience, I would imagine, and that's just me going out on a limb there. So I think that the team in red, made up of maybe Sunday League footballers, or people just here for a good time today. So I would probably say that the red team are probably going to get a lot more rotation in that team than the blue team. But I could be talking absolute nonsense there.
And that's the ways of a pundit, Bibby, as I'll happily tell you, is that sometimes you can be talking utter nonsense, and sometimes you can be making all the sense in the world as Morris is dispossessed, and it will now come the way of 33 FC again as the ball's prodded down the left looking for Perendi. But it will go out of play for an All-Stars throw-in.
It's a big old pitch, this as well.
I think it's deceptively big. I think if you were to look at it from the pictures you're seeing on your screens, it doesn't quite do it justice. No. It's not Wembley size, don't get me wrong, but it's a large pitch that you've got to cover, as Jones will again just wave that right foot wand of his and just move that forward. Mordekaitis will move forward on the right hand side. Alka looking for the give and go. There's a bit of pressure there, but goalkeeper very much easily out to it. Freeman looks long. That's a hoy of a goal kick, as Jones will head that clear, but Wilson tries to go for the first time. We're looking for Miller down the right. A look of almost disgust by Miller there at the delivery of that ball. Gallagher forward to Musa. Haven't seen too much of him since he's come on. Mordekaitis. Gallagher forward. Wilson with the header down. It's going to go back to the goalkeeper here. Again, not quite the front foot pressure you would expect from the All-Stars, but then again, they may just be picking their moments. 33 FC, as you rightly said, have certainly got a lot more energy in the tank, Bib.
Yeah. Well, if they can stay on side, they might have a bit more of a chance of scoring. But at the moment, they're not having a great time at that.
Yeah, Milan Barros-esque is what I've heard from the touchline already. It is done in the centre circle. Looks to launch that one out on the right-hand side. It's been misread by 33 FC. Musa tries to tap one around the corner. Does win his team a throw.
Right, elephant in the room. How big are them shorts that he's wearing?
You know, some would say
that XL left in the back.
Some would say that they don't end. Some would say that they really don't, as Dunn takes it from the throw-in. Played all the way back here to Morris.
Three's gone up left back.
Morris, deep ball into the back. There's all alone. Can there be an opportunity? And it's into the back of the net. It's Cameron Corliss. Opens the score, and you called it perfectly, Billy. Brilliant ball over the top. And the left back snuck in. It's one of the worst first touches you're ever going to see. But the final touch was the one that mattered. It went over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Jordan Hookway's even on to celebrate from his dugout.
Loves it, the lad. He wanted a goal fest today. Is that the floodgates open?
The All-Stars have broken the deadlock here. Some 28 minutes gone.
Belly.
What a moment for the All-Stars. They've managed to get themselves in front by the virtue of their left back. It was a horrendous first touch. I can't lie. I can't dress that up.
It was a celebration. Well, at what point did he think, if I score today, I'm going to rub my willy?
I'm
in front of the cameras.
I'm not quite sure what went through his mind, but certainly the ball went into the back of the net, and I think for them that's all that matters at this point. And 33 FC, it's almost they've become a little bit discombobulated now. Well, it's true Sunday League, isn't it? You go 1-0 down, you start having to go at the player next to you.
Yeah, they've been the better team as well.
They have.
33 FC. They
have for large periods of this first half. They have had all the pressure. Perendi will certainly look for those opportunities. The ball goes long here, and Alka not able to get on the end of that one. Just maybe looking for a bit of backspin on the ball to bring it back to him. What can 33 FC have in response? Goes down to the left-hand side, headed forward. Miller breaks through in the front of the goal. It's off the bar. Danger is still there, though. It's got to be cleared. And Corliss, the goal scorer, has done very well there.
To keep that down on the half volley, unbelievable.
It's great technique as Perendi was taken down in the...
Oh, yes.
Cultured there from Logan Broughton. As Gallagher goes in for a challenge, referee had his whistle to his lips. He's waved advantage.
Yes.
Done very well there, though. Gallagher has to win it back. I'm surprised that the referee had let that one go, especially for advantage. Has done.
Great
taps
tackle.
It forward again. A great recovery challenge there by Jacob Wilson. You can hear Mitch Freeman kicking every football whilst he's down there. He will not want his team going in at the break a goal down. As we said, there is a bit of professional pride that goes into this one.
Big 15 minutes left. Big 15 minutes.
It is a big 15 minutes. As Dunn looks to flick that forward, and Wilson will come out with it, and Broughton right back, and again, casually done there as will now come forward, and now Wilson on the right-hand side now going to certainly look down his right-hand side. Instead, he's gone forward into the middle. He's looking for runners, and that's ambitious from Jacob Wilson. And again,
9 is not happy.
Sam Miller cutting a very annoyed figure. Corliss, the goal scorer, looks to go down the left-hand side. Wilson comes back with it, though. Messer. Across to Snedden. James back over to Wilson. Wilson has Miller who's peeled off, but again, that half step, he just hesitated there, Bibby.
Yeah, he's not happy. He wanted that ball a couple of touches earlier. Don't know how well the camera's picking up, because I can only just see over the top of some of these dugouts, but he's not a happy guy.
There's a decent wide shot here, which will show you exactly the annoyance that he's feeling as he puts himself into another challenge. Corliss will happily retake another throw. Long throw inbound, as brilliantly taken on the turn there by Messer. Messer in towards the forward line, but it's cleared away, up and under. And now Messer up against Snedden. Musa comes away with it. With nothing to show for it. Ball into Sutherland in midfield.
23 is in so much space in the middle of that park.
Wilson's peeled inside, quite rightly picked out there from the right back. Wilson into the hands of the goalkeeper. Of course, BB, we have seen daisy cutters like that be problems for goalkeepers.
Not that far out, and not with that less pace on it. But yeah, good try though.
Yeah, Mordekaitis.
He's done well there.
He's done well to recover there. Morris has got some trouble there. He's volleyed it back to his goalkeeper. Great touch there by the goalkeeper.
Get him in centre midfield.
When he's also giving the ball away as the flag goes up. That's a great save from the goalkeeper, but it means nothing because the flag was up.
Get it clipped up. Get that in his highlight reel.
Very much a camera save. At the best of times. Just unfortunate on that regard. It just wasn't anything.
Great save, pal. Go and get the ball.
Yeah, go get the ball after making a save that ultimately meant nothing. Just over 10 minutes left to go here, Bibby. You got to think that 33FC have been the better of the two teams, despite being on the losing end of it at the moment.
100%. Now the biggest worry that I've got, it's not really a worry, but watch this. Right, I'll call it out if it happens again.
There you go.
Every single time that they've had a goal kick or a free kick in their own area, when they've launched the ball up, not one of the All-Stars have been able to control the ball or actually gain something from it. It's just gone immediately back to the opposition. Every single time.
It's energy sapping is what that is.
You're just giving away possession.
Perendi's moved into the centre of midfield and Wilson was screaming for the simple ball. Miller asked for the ball, but again, it's just cutting a more and more annoyed figure out on this right-hand side. He moved over from the left-hand side. He started out over there, but had not a lot of joy.
Some subs taking place there.
It looks like the number 7 of Charlie Owen is ready to come on for 33FC. Of course, we're on roll-on, roll-off subs today, I believe. So, go and get himself a breather.
Speaking of breathers, is the cafe open at half-time?
It's a question you'll have to ask. As a ball, neat inside ball was attempted there by Messer. But Miller can't take control of it. And there it is, Bibby, that Sunday League stereotypical goal kick to be taken by a centre-back, which immediately plays all of the strikers onside. Although he has rolled it out to Dunn, who's played it to Morris, and there's a slight switch up there, but it's allowed Mordekaitis a little bit of room to just move about here, but Dunn's took back into a more central role. Jones has got the ball here, and again, that kind of energy level from 33FC seemingly has kind of hit the back burners here. As it comes closer towards us, it's been given as a throw-in to the All-Stars. They've done well to work it. Corliss with the throw. Alka. Pocket pinched by Owen. Oh, nearly. That's a near ankle breaker there by Messer, but he's done well to recover the ball. James back to Messer. Messer forward to Sutherland. Sutherland to Owen. Owen got a man on shout.
Do you know
Free
what?
kick given.
It'd have been all right if he didn't push him over, because he'd already won the ball and then he's pushed him over afterwards.
The mechanics of a foul, sponsored by Michael Meehan. Be able to tell you exactly what should and shouldn't be a foul.
No. Well, so you've got to have a dig from here, right?
You would think so, but who's got the bullet in the chamber? And it looks as though it's going to be Sam Miller.
We had a lot to complain about in this first half. This is all on him now.
Going to be silencing his one and only critic in the commentary box here if he can put this one into the back of the net.
I'm not going to say it to his face, he'll bang me out.
Here is Miller with the free kick. Up and over the wall. And into the empty stand behind the goal. So the hate watch will continue by Michael Meehan.
Hey, I've got nothing against him. He's had a really good first half. He's not happy. He's not a happy fella.
He's not a happy man.
He's gone on the right, and now he looks like he played through the centre. I imagine.
At some point, it's got to work.
Yeah, that's it. But I feel like his service hasn't been, as a centre forward, it's not gone into him. They're expecting him to run the 15 yards behind him, and I don't think he's willing to do it.
No. As Jones looks forward. Giblin up for the challenge. It's going to be Dunn who's going to recover it. It is Alka. Alka with a beautiful ball over there to Musa. Mordecaitis, again, just erring on the side of caution. Here is Gallagher. Gallagher with the assist on the first goal. Alka onside. Alka flicks it past the goalkeeper. I mean, we'll never know whether that was going to be given or not, as the offside flag had just been raised. He's certainly gesturing to the linesman. It was close. It certainly looked as though the ball backspun for him, and he was managed to get his toe on it.
Big up the defender for getting back on the line though and clearing it. He didn't
you
know.
Always mark the maybes, as they say, as the ball's rolled out here. Lawton. Messer seemingly is that player that makes this team tick. He looks to drill one through the centre, again looking for Miller.
Great ball.
It's a wonderful ball through. Certainly had punched a hole in the All-Stars defence. That's a booming goal kick here, and Alka is not under it, but neither is Broughton, and it's going to go all the way back to
just giving away
Freeman
possession again.
It's a territory ball, but without the clearance, as 33 FC close in on half time. Being a goal down here against the All-Stars. Perendi, again, certainly frustrated figure after those two opportunities he had. He certainly switched sides as well. Primarily on the right-hand side, all of his first half is switched over onto the left, and Gallagher trying some quick feet there, but his pocket's been picked, and Miller again asked to do a lot. Ball will be passed back to the goalkeeper by Morris. Haggart forward. And now it's been gifted back to Jordan Dunn. Can he put the burners on? And he can't, because Messer is just there again. Jordan Dunn's done really well to recover that challenge. Trying to press those defenders. Alka trying his best to get anywhere close to it. As Freeman plays it out to the captain. Sned. His players to his left and right. Perendi. All-Stars are appealing for everything and getting everything for this near-side linesman.
They're definitely trying to force it. The ball's over the top. Like, the pitch is massive. I understand and appreciate that. You're going to have people trying to overlap and things like that, but get the ball down, get it into feet.
Easier said than done, isn't it, though, Bibby?
Well, with a pitch this size, you'd think that should be priority number one. Keep the ball.
Certainly, and as you said, if you've got players out there that are not necessarily used to playing 90 minutes week in, week out, regardless of what level they're at, certainly they'd want to be keeping that ball, as you said, as a priority.
Yeah.
As the ball is deep into 33 FC territory. Dunn tries to get one round the corner, and it will be a corner for the All-Stars. Linesman happily also pointing out exactly who that ball bounced off as well, as if there needed to be any other sign language that came in.
I mean, this is going to be an improvement if the ball stays in from the goal kick.
Well, this will be Barry Gallagher, who got the assist, I believe, for the first goal. Doesn't beat the first man in Perendi, though, and now Perendi might be able to bring this one forward. Drills one down the line here for Miller, who, again, you can probably hear him through the microphones that are through here. Certainly getting more and more frustrated as this game is going on. And the front foot press, it's not there from 33 FC. It is now, though. They've got to be careful, the All-Stars. The goalkeeper does clear that one, but Sneddon comes through. Now Sutherland recovers it. Sutherland to Owen. Owen looking to open it up. It's a fantastic ball into the gap. Here's Perendi. Miller wants to go by Mordecaitis. Owen. Tight quarters there against really good play there by Morris. Plays it down the line here looking for Musa. Sutherland. Cross to Wilson. Cleared away again by Giblin.
Great touch.
Great touch, but he's played the ball into trouble. Sutherland just about got there. Good build-up again by 33 FC. Wilson now finds Miller. Miller with the ball in, deflected away by Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones comes through with it. Got there first just about, and now Giblin into Alka. Alka's given the ball away though. Owen goes past Jordan Jones. He got there as fast as he could. I'll back him up there. He got there as fast as he could, did Mike Alka.
Good job he wasn't the last man.
Lucky he didn't come away with a limb. As it will be a free kick right on the edge of the box here for 33 FC.
I can't remember how the last one had. Oh, it went high and wide,
it was high and wide, but this one might maybe be an executive call here, but looks like it might be. Well, it could potentially be Miller, but certainly stood over it as well as Josh Messer, who I would say for my money has probably been the best player on the pitch for 33 FC.
Yeah.
So we wait and see where this ball is going to end up. Will it be in the back of the net, the goalkeeper's hands, or in the stand? We'll find out now. Miller into the wall, deflected, and
no, referee's having none of it.
I mean, rightfully so. I mean,
all hands. For it.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to appeal, sure, but there's got to be some realism that goes with it.
Let him make the decision.
Absolutely. As the
again, what did I say before?
Ball's drilled forward to a man. Looked like a Ronaldinho back touch there.
He's the tiniest man on the pitch, and the lumping the ball up to him.
As it will come kindly here for James into Sutherland. Back to James. James looking through the lines. It's going to be Messer again. On the left-hand side for Kelly. Neat footwork there by Mordekaitis. Referee and the linesman unmoved by the shouts of the ball going out. As Gallagher tries to get it underfoot, as he does, and now finds it into Alka. Has done. Mordekaitis advancing down the right-hand side here. Now finds Alko, who's going to look and find the nearest possible opportunity to play that ball off as ball's drilled in, looking for the goal scorer again in Corliss. Corliss does well to keep it in.
Take the corner there, wouldn't you?
You would have took the corner, but instead Wilson's done incredibly. And there goes the half-time whistle here at Gig Lane. It is 33 FC 0. The 33 FC Allstars 1.
Sorry.
If I didn't have them during that time, I don't know what we would have done. It's been so amazing to have all that support.
Had a bit of everything, didn't it?
Bye. Teenage Cancer Trust offers unique care and support designed for and with young people. We fund specialist nurses, youth workers and hospital units within the NHS.
My name's Hannah and I got teenage cancer. Hodgkin lymphoma.
He was only one thing to
my first appointment with my consultant.
Did he activate his glutes?
And explaining what
Also the
what
I don't know whether we can say that, but then again, it's anatomically correct.
Specialist treatment and care from preventive diagnosis through treatment.
We had Chris Cracker.
Lighting and colours to the TV.
He was there. Boy, I knew we were part of the minute we got him laughing.
Young people with cancer. It's a hospital that doesn't feel like hospital.
There we are. First half done. It was tightly contested, 1-0.
Didn't quite understand anything of an appointment or needed to chase it up. I just messaged and there'll be some
I think 15.
Through them and a bit of like physical help.
If not, I can come here. No, I'm all
a lot of support with everything that you could think of. There was something there to be supported with.
We amplify the voices of young people with cancer by creating opportunities for them to share their stories and advocate before decision makers in UK parliaments to drive the change that young people with cancer need and deserve.
Yeah, I'm really grateful and thank you to the Teenage Cancer Trust for helping me with that, and to especially Rosa because she's been a complete rock throughout my whole journey. I really don't know what I would have done without her.
There you go. Half time here at Gig Lane. And it's 1-0.
It's highly contested at
So in our family there's me, Dad, and then we've got 3 children, Ethan who's 13, Lucas who's 10, and then we've got Jude who is 4. So Jude was born in May 20.
You've got to do it, haven't you? Put it where it hurts sometimes, I think.
Yeah. A nice bit of atmosphere as well. It's nice to see people showing up and supporting the cause and supporting Jordan and the brilliant work that he's doing. Thank you all for watching live. For those watching in the stadium, a thank you to you as well.
Absolutely. Well, the thing is, me and him never worked together.
As we've said all afternoon, of course, today isn't about it's about far more than just a match, of course, but it's about what's happening off the pitch as much as anything else, and it's about coming together in support of 3 fantastic charities. We've got Crohn's and Colitis UK, Teenage Cancer Trust, and Zoe's Place Baby Hospice in Liverpool.
Indeed. Every single pound that we raise today with your support goes directly to these organisations, helping real people and real families facing incredibly tough times. So, as we've mentioned previous, don't be afraid to get involved. Your support goes a really, really long way, and so when that QR code comes up on your screen, be sure to donate what you can and lend a support, not just to thank Jordan for all the amount of work that he puts into organising an event like this, but to support those charities as well.
And to support the lads who are playing on the pitch, because I think it's going to rain as well, which is never ideal playing in terrible conditions, but the money goes a long, long way, and thank you very much for that.
It does. And one of the charities supporting today is Teenage Cancer Trust, who do absolutely incredible work supporting young people battling cancer. It's not just about medical care, it's about emotional support, specialist nurses, and creating safe spaces where teenagers can get through their toughest days with people who truly understand. A little later we will be sharing details on how you can continue to donate, but right now we'd like to share a short film which shows the life-changing work that Teenage Cancer Trust do every single day.
Hold on, I'm going to check the gun that's better than. Do you know what? That's on me. That's my bad. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
Yeah, lad. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't. He didn't do that, but I assume it's. Oh, no, he didn't. No, yeah. Can he hear you if you shout him?
Just shouted. Are we off?
Are we off? Yeah. Was that all right? Yeah. Yeah, magic.
Just ask him next time.
Yeah.
Next time, tell us when we're fucking off there.
Yeah. What's next, Ben?
I don't know what that video is.
Turn it landscape. Just throw me off.
21. Basically, just recap the score, how to donate, and we'll just fill until the second half.
Yeah.
If we get one of the
Will
players.
if we have a walk around the pitch, will it reach? Because we'll maybe get one of the lads on who are warming up.
Yeah,
so we can fill. Yeah. As long as it reaches.
It should do.
If we walk on the pitch now, will it reach? Yeah, it will. We might as well walk over then, haven't we?
We're not being sharp. Well, can't say I've just been checked.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm not necessarily. I mean, she went, oh no, she went, it's fine. She went, okay. I was like, no, I said, that's on me. That's my notes. So I'm gonna make a joke about it when I go back on. It's gonna be like, of all the, you know.
So in our family, there's me, Dad, and then we've got 3 children. Ethan, who's 13, Lucas, who's 10, and then we've got Jude, who is 4. So Jude was born in May 2020. Very normal pregnancy, closely monitored with the Women's Hospital. Normal delivery, healthy 9-pound baby, no complications. Health over the last couple of years has deteriorated. So he has got scoliosis now. He has prolonged apneas with his breathing, where he doesn't breathe for periods of time, which needs to be closely monitored, but unfortunately they are life-threatening for him as well. He is visually impaired and he needs full-time support. He doesn't support himself, sit up, hold his head or walk. So he needs that 24-hour care. If it's not with me, then it's with the staff whilst he's in Zoe's place. With his apneas, they can be daily, so obviously he needs to be monitored 24 hours if it's with me at home or if it's whilst he's in Zoe's place. He loves sound, so it's making as much sound and chaos. He absolutely loves it. With us being visually impaired, he's very acute with his hearing. It's daunting when you come into a hospice.
And welcome back everybody to the second half here at Gig Lane. It is 33 FC 0.
Of what a hospice is with
33 FC Allstars 1 as there is a reverse in the
as well.
Two teams attacking goals.
So much
the Allstars from left to right, 33 FC from right to left.
It's not a clinical setting where you think it's going to be. It's like a
33 FC looking to move through the gears. They've had a bit of a flea in the ear at the last time. Certainly feel as though they're going to make their presence felt here as Messer finds Seddon. Seddon looking for the ball through the lines. Found a beautiful ball on the right-hand side. Chance! And it's over the bar. Hi, Charlie Owen. What an opportunity that was. As full disclosure, my co-commentator is coming back from his drinks break. Although it feels like we're 1-1 this afternoon, having been informed at the half-time that I've been getting the captain of 33 FC's name wrong. So apologies to Seddon and co.
Stinky.
I know, unfortunately, it's a kind of a...
It was a very quick 15 minutes, that, by the way.
It was for you, certainly, as Gallagher brings it forward now. The All-Stars trying to make something happen in the early going and out. Miller, as you said, playing in a more central role. He's got a ball out onto the left-hand side. A shin pad's come out. Opportunity here for Owen. It's deflected away by Morris. It's a corner ball. That's what happens when you get playing with child shin pads.
Oh, God. International war crime, by the way. Went to the bar. Guinness in a plastic cup.
Game's gone. Absolute game was gone.
I mean, big plus, you can have beer in the stand here today. Huge
we
minus
maybe
points.
Don't want to publicise that for the 200 or so in attendance as the ball gets drilled in towards the near post. It's cleared away by Morris and it will bobble out for a throw-in. There's a ball through the lines again here. Jordan Jones again does well. Will be a corner for 33 FC. Of course, a real brilliant perk of some of the players. Sometimes you're seeing squad numbers that aren't even on the team sheet, so you're going to have to really try and piece it together. As the ball again whipped in, headed away by Jones as far as Miller. Cleared away and down the line it will go. And now done.
He's got to stay on side.
He's got to find a beautiful ball. It's right over the top here.
Oh!
It's gone for the spectacular there as Haslam.
The shin roller.
I tell you, if it comes off, you look like a hero, but...
It's at the back of the net, mate. The one behind the net.
Yeah, more like a protective net more than anything else. It will be recovered by Freeman.
Very casual.
Very casual indeed by 33 FC. They will now drill this ball forward. Jones has played everybody on here. Played the ball into the box beautifully.
Oh, yes.
Morris with the recovery challenge. And he has gone for a corner.
Could have gone anywhere.
Miller was waiting for that one. Certainly started to get that service, as you mentioned. He's been wanting to get that very early in this second half.
Come out fighting, haven't they?
They certainly have. As I alluded to, they've come out with a bit of a flea in their ear. Ball drilled into the box, headed away by the All-Stars, only as far as Miller on the far side. Bit of ingenuity there by Ains Carroll, but unfortunately, a result in his team conceding a throw-in. Ball into Miller. Francis with close attention.
Ripped.
Eloquently put by you, Bibby, as Miller finds his way around Francis. This deflected out for a corner.
Listen, you can't laugh. You're not allowed. He's trying his best, okay?
I'm trying. It's just, it's what you see from this level of football. Ball, again, floated this one in. Jones with a flick clear, and out it will go. And now Dunn looking for the advanced ball, and we flick back to Freeman, the goalkeeper, who does well to get it clear. Adam Ryan on that occasion. Seddon brings it forward, and again, neat touch there.
Great
as the
ball.
ball's found down the left-hand side here to Miller.
Oh, he
Just
definitely
to be
was
offside.
not. He definitely was not.
As my budget VAR comes into play.
Get a replay up.
Bibby suggests that was definitely not
He's winding
offside.
it back, this fella.
Again, the All-Stars aren't going to mind. Certainly, they were caught a bit flat-footed there. Jones drills one down the right-hand side, and as you said, doesn't really get the clearance away, except Seddon finds his way down the right-hand side, and Ash Francis with a lunging challenge there, but it's been beautiful ball over the top there for Owen. Owen looks to go around the goalkeeper. Ooh, it's been deflected, I believe, for a corner. Was a save by the goalkeeper.
I'm not being funny, but the line has just caught up with that. The ball went out about 30 seconds ago.
Oh, it's like the Magician's Code. You're not allowed to say that, Viv.
It's just, you know, I've got to keep everyone informed.
Keep it there. There's a ball delivered into the box. It's found a header. And it's gone wide.
I do apologise.
Unfortunately, I'm trying to locate a number 12 on the team sheet. And unfortunately, I cannot find one here, Vivi. So unfortunately, number 12 we will have to go with.
James.
Oh, we could go with John Smith if that really makes it feel any better.
Absolutely.
But I don't feel as though that would do number 12 any credit, as Jones looks to line up the goal kick.
Ask him. You can eat from it. What's your name, pal?
I tell you what, that might be the more accurate thing to do. If we had a pitch side reporter, certainly that could have helped. As Jones looks in towards Dunn, and the bounce has caught them, and a bit of a robust challenge there by Tom Edwards. As we've seen the changes come in, again we're trying to obviously locate those changes that have come into the game.
There's got to be more goals in
Gallagher looks to launch one into the box, and
it's
away by Seddon, but it's a half-hearted volley that skims off the boot, and Mordecautus will block that one clear. But it will go out of play for 33 FC throw. There's a ball through the lines there. Morris is expecting a flag. It's not come, and Owen's in on goal. But yes, brilliantly. I will say this though: the All-Stars, they were appealing for 2 or 3 flags in there, and I'll be honest, they were appealing in vain because they were onside there, 33 FC. But it's a brilliant recovery challenge.
97 again.
It is Jordan Jones again. Again, if his placement isn't there, certainly his athleticism makes up for it. Lydiate with the corner. Lydiate.
That's a great ball.
It's an in.
What's that for?
Push. Referees calling for it. Pushes in the back. Will be 12 who came up with the ball. Came up with the header, but it was just doing a push in the end.
Right, let's see if anyone in midfield wants this.
Well, at this point, Bibby, you would probably suggest maybe putting I know this sounds redundant. You put one of your taller players up front.
Yeah.
Realistically, as the ball goes all the way over the top.
Do you know what I mean?
Seddon heads it back to his keeper.
I know they're trying to hold on to this 1-0 lead, but just lumping it up like that isn't going to do you any favours, unfortunately.
Certainly is not going to do you any favours. As
neither's that pass. Wow.
That was a bit lax there, to say the least, from Adam Ryan. And Edwards has now got to recover. Does well. Francis can't get the right side of Messer. And the left-hand side it comes. Miller.
Oh! That's Francis, the biggest step over I've ever seen in my life.
Took 3 to 5 business days for that step over. It's a thunderous ball out onto the right-hand side now. And can Charlie Owen keep that in? Owen just about will. He's got Lydiate for company. Lydiate, Jones prods it clear. Francis avoids the ball. This could be a key error.
Oh! What did he leave it for? I didn't hear anyone say anything.
I mean, he's heard a call from Casper the Ghost. He's left the ball, and it's been swiped home by 33 FC. Brilliant finish.
Great finish.
1-1. We are level here. I believe that was Jordan Dunn that got that one a clear.
Yeah.
And of course, as we've been trying to keep up with during today, as is such is the perils of commentary, as the ball is shot from...
It's behind the line, ref.
Shot from the kickoff, is that number 7 for the All-Stars is Louis Duff. So we've been trying to keep abreast of all of these names, but it's been troublesome for us today with the lineups changing at will, as it seems to be within the charity game. The ball drove.
The numbers on the back of the shirt are the real numbers for the people wearing them.
Well, that comes the brilliant question. As Jordan Jones has had his pocket pinched on a rare occasion, but the ball is drilled forward.
Touch.
Great touch, but put himself into a bit of bother.
Props to the bar staff for making an immaculate hot chocolate there.
That will keep you fueled and recharged throughout this second half. 33 FC looking to grow into this game. Miller sweeps the ball into the box. Again, good claim by the goalkeeper. Was lacking a bit of a gamble there from Adam Ryan. Keeper will launch this one forward.
To absolutely nobody.
To nobody underneath it, but also I've maybe got to have a word there about the first touch there. There's nobody around the left back. And he could have just took that down and just maybe calmed it down a bit. Instead, he's given possession right back to the All-Stars.
And they've got it right back.
Messer out onto the right-hand side now. Ryan in field, but instead it's been found to Lydiate. Francis coming back to challenge it.
Did what he had to. No free kick given.
Made up the ground, certainly, and has his team back possession.
Not made up for the error, though.
Fortunately not. Ball launched forward. Again, like you said, there's no winner there for the All-Stars as Miller gets latched onto this one. Miller against Jones.
Well done.
Jones has done well. Again, Miller. It's been a standout performer, has Jones. He's going to have to be equal to that because that looks like a real physical contest between those two, Bibby.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They're finely sculptured gentlemen.
Certainly are. One of them will try and find the header here, surely. Ball into the box. Francis missed the header, but he does get recovered by the All-Stars. Down the line it will go. And Seddon does beautifully to get that back. Owen with the drill into the box. Miller was looking for the acrobatic. He was certainly looking for one to put on a postcard. But it was Morris that headed that one clear. Edwards takes it under control. Edwards still with it. Edwards, can he drive forward? Takes a strike at goal! It's tipped over the bar. It had to be.
Great effort.
Certainly feels like one out of the, again, almost looked like a routine save, but it had to be parried over. Good feet from Tom Edwards. Will be Charlie Owen again with the corner. Owen into the box. And
horrible.
Gallagher will clear it. Will it go over the top here? There's a flick there from the All-Stars. Seddon under pressure. Seddon was bundled over there. He's done really well to keep his composure there. Plays the free kick early. We'll go down the right-hand side here. Owen looks to get it across the box. Miller back towards Owen. It will go out, I believe, for an All-Stars goal kick.
Banging on the door, aren't they?
They are. Only 15 minutes gone here in this second half between these two. And again, it was Jordan Dunn that equalised for 33 FC. And again, there's just nobody there to get on those goal kicks as Gallagher lets that one run. Miller.
Left side.
Got an opportunity. Slides in. Dunn again. And it's a really good improvised save from the goalkeeper. Oh, that one's going to be a sore one. Across the way it comes here to Lydiate from distance, and that one, I mean, let's just not say too much more about it, Bibby.
Don't need to, mate. Apart from get the ball.
Pictures say 1,000 words. And again, I think I'm realising now where the issue is coming with the squad sheet and with the amount of shirts is that some people are also reusing numbers. Yeah. So, for example, number 22 that just came on, according to my list, is Lewis Kelly. That is definitely not Lewis Kelly, though, and I believe that is actually the figure of Theo Barr.
Oh, the beauty of Sunday League, do you know what I mean?
I mean, you just put a shirt on, you grab a shirt in the changing room, and that'd be that. Number 4 plays up front. It just happens. It just happens. As Jones goes forward. Flicked on. 33 FC recover it. Under a bit of pressure there from Haynes Cow. Now Ryan forward and Gallagher intercepts it. Back it comes. First touch of Theo Barr neatly heads that one down, but
someone's got to go off him.
That's a hospital ball to say the least. That was from Haynes Cow. Done with the throw down the line. Morris does well. Had he have not made that touch, he would have banked on Miller getting to that and driving into the box. Done. Miller flicks it down. It's Jank Noakes on the left-hand side.
Ooh.
That's a poor touch there by Edwards. Will go out of play for an All-Stars throw-in.
Calf like a trampoline.
I'll bounce the ball off a lamppost.
Oh, lovely.
Haynes Cow. Good touch from Haynes Cow. Looking for support though. Goes down the line, maybe looking to play a bit of territory ball. Seddon's going to come across. Neat work there by Seddon. Well, he's let the ball run, but he does get the ball out. Really good work there by the captain.
Absolutely. It opened up the space. Look at this now.
It's a drilled ball forward, but it's going to be overhit. And I think that also kind of comes into play, Bibby, is that looking at it from a football physics point of view, some of these players are going to be used to playing on grass rather than artificial. So that type of ball, you know, if it hangs up in long grass, then you're pretty much okay with it. Whereas if it's on an AstroTurf, it's going to skip off.
I mean, at the end of the season, if you're looking for grass on a football pitch in Sunday League, it's non-existent, especially again with how much rain we've had.
Certainly indeed, as All-Stars bring it forward. Haynes Cow. Oh, he's feeling that as well. He's firmed that.
Got wobbly legs.
Jake Noakes has firmed that one. From those around us, I think it felt like a gunshot. Here's Morris. Morris looking to drill that one in towards the back post here, looking for Duff. Duff with a looping header, and it's just onto the roof of the net. That's a decent ball in by Morris, just hanging that one up to the back post.
Good header as well.
Really good header. I think it was deceptive for the goalkeeper to deal with. And we're halfway through this second half, near enough. Still a goal apiece, and as the ball is now made down the right-hand side here, Owen against Jones, and Jones has to clear that one because I think Owens was just going to nudge that one ahead, was Charlie Owen. Starting to see a little bit of movement in terms of player setup from the All-Stars. I'm seeing...
Well, they're actually trying to pick up a man, so that's new.
That is new as the ball goes into the box. Great header at the back post by Jordan Dunn. Will go wide of the post.
They're getting chances, though.
They are, and I think that would be the concerning bit there for the All-Stars, is that their chances are not coming at the rate that they would expect them to. Although, he seemingly can see this here. Number 11, Ash Francis, just moving in a slightly more advanced position. Might be looking to try and pick up that ball, as you can see. We mentioned about putting one of your bigger players forward, and as such, he wins the header.
He fell over his own man as well in the process. So.
He did certainly, and it looks as though he's taken a minute or two to get back up as well.
I thought he was going to do a spinneroonie then.
The fact that our brains are synced at that level is incredible. The ball goes out onto the right-hand side here for Owen. Owen cuts in from the right into his left foot, into Miller!
Oh.
And it's over the bar. I mean, it's a big chance for him. It's inside of 18 yards. It's that type of avenue you would expect, certainly a player as we've seen today. He's been wanting that service for some time. He gets it and then manages to bury it wide of the post.
He's disappointed in himself. He knows he didn't wrap his foot anywhere near that ball like he wanted to. But he's got, I'm telling you now, gentleman's bet, he's got back today.
It's going to fall for him at some point, surely. Mm-hmm. It's going to have to fall for him. Jones delivers that one forward for the goal kick. Francis beaten in the air by Ryan. Here is Bart. It's flicked off of an All-Star head. Jones has had to improvise. Miller with the ball down, but it's good work from the All-Stars. Here is Francis looking to try and get it out of his feet, but Miller again there. Barr going for one from distance, and Ryan will recover it. Lydiate down the right-hand side now for 33 FC. Can they find a decent ball into the box? He's stood up towards the back post looking for Miller. He's caught it in the slips, as there will be, looks as though there will be substitutions made. And then we'll try and decipher what shirts are coming onto the pitch, maybe.
I think Jordan looks like he's been warmed up. Here he is, he's coming back on.
I'd half be impressed if they've actually pulled some ringers from outside of the ground that aren't on the team sheet and then they're able to just put them in. Would not be surprised in the slightest. Musa looks like he's come back on, as you mentioned, as Jordan Hookway. And it looks as though
Ash has run his race.
I wouldn't say that. I think he just needs a breather. I'm going to be kinder to him.
I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens if he comes back on again.
I genuinely believe, from my standpoint, is that it's these balls up here that are the problem, as you said.
I agree,
they need a bigger man just up there.
There's nothing in midfield at all. The gaps are monumental. This 33 team, they can willingly just pass the ball across the pitch in the middle of midfield with nobody going towards it at all.
The joy that you would have had your meniscus stayed in too. The joy that you would have had.
Mate, I'd have been off by now, knackered.
Seddon plays the ball forward.
St. John's on standby.
That's Lydiate tiptoes through. Lydiate, what a chance that is. Barr with the strike. As the referee gestures that the ball was got there. He went past two and then went for the...
Was it a roulette?
I think he went for the Zidane roulette, which is ambitious. Yeah. I can't lie, it is ambitious.
Well, I mean, today's the day to get it done, innit?
I mean, if you're going to go past two, you may as well throw in a skill move as well. You know?
He's mauling that right analog stick. He's got no grip left on it. See if anyone wins this in midfield now.
I feel like you're doing the over-under as to how many of these balls are going to be won in there, as the ball is drilled forward and again is met by a 33 FC head. Barr tries to get that one down. Lydiate, juggling from him. The Harlem Globetrotters have came through here at one point. Just need to get it on the deck, really. But they have done so here. Bar looks to go forward. Morris with the header clear, but Owen's on the charge down, and Owen gets his pocket pinched as Jordan Berbatov takes his time.
Honestly, he's so good with the ball.
He is. It's deceptively slow from him, but he doesn't really look like he's in that much control.
That's it. The ball doesn't stop.
Duff's gone for the crossfield. Ainskow's going to pick this one up. He's got Musa ahead of him. Drilled into territory where Edwards will happily take that one away from the All-Stars. As the ball is deflected off of the goal scorer, Corliss. Go out for 33 FC. Throw in. Ryan. Here's Seddon. Over to Barr in centre midfield. Barr's running back here. He's done well to set this one up. Will he take the strike? We dispossessed instead.
His winger then has been screaming for the ball. He was never going to get it.
Charlie Owen goes for the strike. I think I heard the toe punt from here.
Oh.
Like it was much use anyway, baby. This is certainly here. Sam Miller speaking to his players behind him, saying, "Look, can you try and get me the ball in the central part of the pitch?" As the ball bobbles all the way through, Seddon will take that one under control.
Slowing down a bit now, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see those energy levels starting to maybe sap a little bit. Ainskow wins it back. The All-Stars looking for support, and just, again, sometimes maybe just a 5-yard pass as opposed to the cavalier one, as Musa tries to give his defender the slip, and in doing so, lets the ball run out of play for 33 FC throw-in. Ball's going to be down the left-hand side into centre midfield. Neat touch there. The ball is swiped down to the right-hand side. A collision of humanity out on the left. And it will be Corliss that will come up with the ball and will get the throw for his team. Is Duff. Duff goes past one.
I think he won the ball there.
Definitely got the ball, certainly from our vantage point. Certainly has calmed down a little bit since the opening throws. Ainskow goes from distance.
Ooh, nearly got a corner out of that.
Well, the linesman's about 15 yards behind the play, so I'm not sure whether that would have been given or not.
You can't talk about the officials like that.
I'm just following your trend, baby. I'm just following your trend. And now, though, there might be an opportunity here for the All-Stars, and they've gone for one from distance. Again, there's opportunities on. I mean, Jordan Hugway's out on the left-hand side there.
2-2 from that far out.
Haslam took the strike on. And again, if it goes in, you're a hero. If it doesn't, you certainly line yourself up for mockery from the commentary team.
Well, we've been saying for the last 15 minutes that they've not been able to get into the final third. And they're shooting from the halfway line.
They get into the final third and then catapult it at goal. As Owen goes down the right-hand side, but again, fired far too hard. Goes straight into the goalkeeper's grasp. But yeah, they do all the hard work, get themselves into that position, and then just smack it as hard as they can. It really worked too hard. Saying that, though, the 2 goals we have seen this afternoon have been quite. How can I put this? Not exactly been on the skill trajectory.
They're not going to win goal of the month anyway.
Certainly not, but that's a good bit of takedown there from the All-Stars, and Jordan just not able to get to the ball.
He went down about 10 years ago.
I mean, again, just looking at it, it's about time that one of those fouls got picked up, because, again, as you rightly said, he starts off sliding Sol Campbell-esque and just kept sliding. As Edwards plays the ball forward now. Seddon coming into the centre of the park.
Do we know if this goes to extra time? Because if it goes to penalties, we could be here all day.
I mean, that's very much a positive. I mean, thankfully I drove here. As the ball goes through, Miller's onside. Miller shoots, and it's the side netting What an opportunity that was for Miller. It was really good break of play there by 33 FC. And it's Sam Miller with another opportunity that goes by the wayside. It's a big, big opportunity for him. At this point, your gentleman bet, if he's looking very, very delicate indeed.
Under overs aren't.
As the goal kick is then flicked away. Owen trying to come forward with it. But it just goes to show you, as you said, if the All-Stars aren't meeting that first ball, it is just coming back at them at pace and at will. As Duff plays it forward.
Here we go.
Well, the Caritis in towards Musa. Musa into the corner. Up against Noakes. And
that's a mistake,
Noakes wins that battle. Edwards plays it short there. Plays Ryan into a bit of trouble. Seddon. Again, one of the coolest customers in the house. And Lydiate now driving forward. Lydiate tries to prod it through to Miller, but again, there's that brilliant bit of defending there by Jordan Jones.
I think he's my man of the match at the moment.
It certainly feels like it as Hookway plays it forward. Ainscow looking for Musa, but Noakes comes through and takes it away, and now
oh, it's weighty.
Dunny's there. That's a very heavy ball. He kept it in.
Oh, that never went.
Well, the lines have seen that one somehow. And looks as though there is going to be some potential substitutions. I think
I can see that from here. It never went.
Adam Ryan is going to make way here. Looks as though that metronome we earmarked in the first half, Josh Messer back on. Certainly everything came through him. Certainly set the tone for the Blues. And Jordan Jones has played his team a hospital pass here. Miller has got up against Jones. He's up against Morris. Miller with the strike.
What a save.
What a brilliant save by the goalkeeper. George Haggart sticks out a toe.
Wow.
And he just manages to put enough on it to poke it wide. Sam Miller cannot believe his luck here.
I think everybody thought that was going in.
I mean, he got himself away from Jordan Jones. He then ran into Jordan Morris, then played the pass, or played the shot through. Couldn't find the back of the net, though. Will be a corner here. It's drilled in towards the back post. It's by the way of Seddon. Seddon with the strike and blocked away by Morris. And the captain would love to maybe be the person that puts this game on its head. For 33 FC, there is another corner to come. This one will come by the way of Jordan Dunn.
Yeah, where's the ball gone?
It's definitely in the corner somewhere, baby.
Oh, we got it.
We have got it. We have recovered it.
You had this on, ref?
Corner into the box. It's flicked away by the way of few heads there as Ainscow looks to run that one forward, but Miller has done well there as Ainscow. He's done really well to win that off of Sam Miller.
Feeling very flat now, innit?
Well, it's the last almost 10 minutes of the game here, and might need to be a game breaker. It has gone that quickly. Right. 77 minutes on the clock here at Gig Lane. Still 1-1. As we said, 33 FC getting themselves back into the game via the way of Jordan Dunn. After a goal by Corliss in the first half of the All-Stars. Musa tries to tap the one around Noakes and run it on. Instead, Noakes recovers it, and now Messer. Ainscow comes forward with it. Duff recovers it. Jordan Jones out onto the right-hand side here for Dutton. Dutton delivers a ball into the box, and linesman has flagged, I believe, for an offside. But again, that looks like it's that overload at left back and right back that the All-Stars are looking to utilise here. Yeah. Certainly where the joy came from the first goal.
Well, it's you're looking at both teams and you're going, where's the shape for both? So you can say it's an overload on the left and right, but who knows? I think they're both just chasing after the ball, mate.
It's by accident rather than design, is what you're saying, really, Bibby, isn't it?
Absolutely. But I mean, obviously 33 FC, they're a lot more structured, as you'd expect from a team that plays with each other every single week. They know what their responsibilities are, they know what their jobs are, and obviously the All-Stars are just trying to fill in the blanks here. You can tell when it goes from goal kicks or any kind of set piece, there's just gaps everywhere. No one's trying to fill it, but again, they're a mismatched team. You can't expect too much of them.
Certainly, as Owen goes down the right-hand side here, Jones has got to go across to cover. Can they find a ball into the box here? The Blues, they do. They find Charlie Owen. Owen gets it past the goalkeeper. There's a half-hearted appeal from...
No one gambling there.
It's a half-hearted appeal, certainly for potentially some type of penalty there by the gaffer, Mitch Freeman. I'm not quite sure whether that would have been given or not. Certainly is, as the wind takes up. Miller trying to win the header, but Morris again boxes him out.
He should be getting shouts of time here.
Order characters. Morris closed down early by Dunn. He's got to go back to his own goalkeeper. He's trying to nifty back heel.
Referee's done him a favour there.
Referee has very much done him a favour and bailed him out there, because Morris looked like he was in a bit of trouble, to say the very least.
Before he takes this, look at the centre midfield. Because where's he going to try and put this to? Is he going to go down the line here where everybody is?
It's certainly one for us to keep an eye on, as Jones will chip this one forward. Looking in towards Alka, who does win the touch, but Musa wasn't alive to it. Noakes. Across to Lydier. Down the right-hand side. The Blues will come now.
Drop shoulder.
Dropped shoulder indeed. Messer with a neat touch in. Will Miller keep that one in? He will momentarily.
He will not.
He's running like a man who's angry at the ground, Sam Miller. And
this is big problems.
That could be big problem indeed for the All-Stars, as Jordan Jones goes down with a bit of cramp, which is odd considering the fact that he doesn't look like he's ran at all. He just looks as though he's moved in slow motion, bless him. But certainly a bit of cramp for him. There's no such, it's lovely to see time wasting in a charity match.
Yeah, at 1-1.
At 1-1. Alka just causing himself a nuisance as Seddon comes away with it.
What I will say is, compared to last year's game, this has been a lot more balanced.
Well,
I'm fairly certain it was like 11.
I believe I heard the last season's game or last year's game was, I believe it was 7-5. I think the scoreline was. This has been a slightly more cagey affair as Miller tries to get the wrong side of Jones, but again Jones does very well indeed. Duff. You get into this stage now, Bibby, where you feel like one error could be the moment. As Noakes has got a run against Musa. Noakes has headed it back to his goalkeeper.
Well shielded.
Freeman has came out and made that decision for him.
It's time for someone to be an hero now.
Seddon plays it down the right. Into Lydier it comes. Can they find a hero in the last throws of the game? Miller down the right-hand side will keep the ball in. Has players back, should he find them? It's back towards Barr, but it's cleared away by Jones. Again, brilliant chest there by Seddon. And as he's booted that one out...
That's definitely... There's no way that was a corner.
Alka has, according to the referee, given a corner.
He definitely kicked it against the back of his knee.
Definitely heard two touches in there, but naturally, again, this is a charity match, Bibby. We don't have VAR. Or a snickometer for that matter.
Oh, referee. I mean, what?
As the ball comes into the box. In towards the back post. And Seddon tries to tap that one towards goal, but Duff will come away with it. Looks down the right-hand side here. Musa just half asleep. As Noakes takes it back off him. I mean...
Some advantage, that.
I mean, that's... He literally had advantage there. But that's a very strange decision by the referee. Not that there will be inquests after this game, Bibby, but certainly I would have him in front of the cameras, maybe making some of the post-match interview on his decision-making here today, the referee.
He will not be getting his £50 from me, I'm telling you that much.
They paid subs for this game. Here's Noakes with the free kick. Referee not ready. Clearly, he's now blown his whistle. Noakes with the ball into the box. A beautiful ball in, but it's cleared away again. It's a slip-through ball in towards Miller. Miller trying to get it across the box. It's cannoned back off him by a way of a Jordan Jones tackle. I think I've lost count the amount of times we've mentioned Jordan Jones here today. The ball's chipped forward here to Mordekaukis.
Keep going.
Mordekaukis.
Oh, that's weighty, that.
It's asking a lot. It's asking a lot of hook weight.
Ball must be flat. Play with the flyaway.
Ball thrown in by 33 FC. Lydiate onto the right hand side. Musa going for a challenge. Got there as fast as he could. Will be a free kick. It's a rolling ball, gentlemen. Still a rolling ball. As now Mesa pauses it and will now play to Seddon. Seddon looking for one from distance. But you can hear the echo of the ball hitting the back of the chair. And that will tell you it did not end up in the back of the net. Very much a defender's strike, shall we say.
Good job the chair were there. It's still be rolling down the M6 otherwise.
Vincent Kompany, it was not. As Jones drills the ball forward again.
Oh, yes.
Alka making himself a nuisance.
I've seen today in the air.
As Miller turns it on and around the corner. Dunn looking for the ball back in towards Miller. Stooping header. As Owen recovers it now. Edwards to Noakes. Noakes, can he find a strike? Or will he look for a chip through ball? He does look for the event. Well, he's looking for the run of Lydiate, but goes straight through to the goalkeeper and looking at time left here, Bibby. There's some tired legs on the pitch with 5 minutes left to go. Still 1-1 as Alka looks to chip a ball through. He's got it through to Musa, but Noakes has done well to recover it. It was almost an error by Seddon that gifted the All-Stars an opportunity, but Edwards, Seddon, rolls it through here to Mesa. Mesa drills a ball forward onto the right-hand side here for Dunn. Will he get there? He will. Dunn looks to stand the ball up. It's over the goalkeeper. It's crucially over the bar and onto the roof of the net for a goal kick to the All-Stars. Maybe I'll chance your hand for it in the last 3 minutes of the game. Can you see somebody breaking the deadlock here?
My heart says no.
Brutal honesty as always, baby.
But I'm hoping so because...
Otherwise, we're going to have a very nervy potential penalty shootout to deal with.
Is that what we got? Is it?
I don't know. I'm speculating at this point. As Musa tries to play a ball forward, and maybe it was just a case that nobody had imagined that this might end up in a draw. We don't know. We will find out certainly at the conclusion of this game.
I don't know. I think the Bury caretaker is going to say, right, it's 5 o'clock, get out.
It is a Sunday, folks. As Lewis Duff now brings it forward. We might now have to answer that question. Duff with the strike from distance. Duff goes for goal, but it is over the bar. That was a strike from distance, and had it have been on target, Bibby, you have to question, as those did around us, do you reckon the keeper's got a chance of stopping that with the amount of venom that was on it?
No chance.
As substitutions are inbound, Gallagher back on.
We've seen a pint on the touchline. you don't see that every day. Zoom in on that. The assistant manager has a pint in his hand.
Oh, I've seen everything now, Bibby. I have seen everything now.
And I can say it looks flat.
I tell you what, that's got no life in it. That has. It's got absolutely no life in it.
Some might say like this second half, but
hey, we've seen a goal this half, Bibby. Be kind as the ball goes out to the right hand side. 33 FC onto the right now. Dunn looking for an opportunity. It's over here in towards Miller. Miller's more likely to get a better delivery from his local takeaway than he is this afternoon.
Did somebody say?
Well, they're saying that by the look of the man, it doesn't look like he eats many takeaways, to be fair to him.
Absolutely not. Again, that is one sculpted man. Oh, he's pulled a pant up as well. Look at them thighs.
Jones drills the ball forward. Duff trying to flick it on. Seddon comes away with it. Seddon plays it forward onto the right now. Neat little bridge there from 33 FC. Can they find a ball into the box? Or will they pull it back to the edge? Here's Miller. Miller up against Morris. Miller stops. He's got acres of space and acres of chances. Shape to shoot! And it's into the back of the net! And what would surely be the game winner, 33 FC have broken Allstars' hearts here. They've defended like Trojans all afternoon. But it was that man Miller. He might not have scored, Bibby, but he was instrumental in that finish.
Absolutely. Well, I did say he was going to contribute a goal at least today. There is more pints on the sideline. We're on Pint Watch. There is more pints on the sidelines.
What's more worrying is there's some are being held by players. That's even more worrying. As we do get into the dying embers of this game, Gallagher looks to go forward and Freeman has to stay alert. Here's Seddon. Messer, back to Seddon. Keep ball in a charity match. That game's gone. Game's gone.
Shows how close it's been then.
I mean, it does. I mean, it shows you the threat level that actually the All-Stars possess.
Lots of respect.
And as many of the players on the touchline are trying to hide their points after they've heard that Point Watch is a thing. As the ball is dispossessed. Oh!
I'm not sure about that one, ref. It should be dishing out a little card, a little plastic thing.
It's going to keep him well. It's going to keep him in his pockets on that occasion. Keeper being urged by our commentators to go forward. As Gallagher looks to chip this one forward, that very much all hands on deck for the All-Stars. Jones with a header. It's going to be flicked down into the hands of Freeman. He's not done his Allison-like collapse. There goes the full-time whistle, and it finishes 33 FC 2, the All-Stars 1.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Just hold him, man. Just hold him. Who was the lad who... Are we just winging this one?
Yeah.
Who's the lad who scored winner?
Number 22.
Gotta get him on.
Yeah. Right, we're ready to go. Full time here at Gig Lane. Score 2-1. It finished 33 FC 2. All-Stars 1. Dying embers.
Dying embers indeed, 33 FC. I kind of knew they were going to win, to be honest.
Yeah.
They had a lot of the ball at the second half, and yeah, to be fair to the All-Stars, they defended well, but not well enough.
Yeah, unfortunately so for Jordan's case, his team weren't able to pull it off today, but very well played all the same. And we've said numerous times it goes well beyond that today. It was not about the scoreline today, it was about raising money and supporting 3 incredible causes.
Yeah.
And on that note, we would like to say a huge thank you to all of you at home for watching along, but also for your support and for donating. And for those of you that haven't already, make sure you do get involved.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
What a day it's been.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're going to make sure that we get the lad who scored the winner on the camera shortly and get a little few words from him. But yeah, as Ben said, absolutely great stuff. You know, what a wonderful charity, and credit where credit's due as far as Jordan's concerned in organising this. He's done a sterling job. A lot of happy people, a lot of money raised, and yeah, you can still donate as well, so please continue to do so.
Indeed, we'd like to say a huge thank you to Jordan Hookway, not only for inviting us down here, but for organising such a fantastic event. Once again, in memory of his dad, Andrew. So thank you to Jordan for that. He's done a fantastic job raising vital funds for the charities that we've mentioned, but to recap, those are Crohn's and Colitis UK, Teenage Cancer Trust, and Zoe's Place Baby Hospice in Liverpool.
Yeah.
And if you haven't donated yet, but would like to, then you can. The donation links are still live on 33FC's and 0730's media's social media pages, so be sure to show your support and pay back a little bit.
It's going to be a bit of a presentation shortly as well, which will make sure we show you guys watching at home.
Indeed.
Jordan stood just behind you there. If you want to catch him with his medals, I think he'll be handing them out shortly. It's really good to see it today. It's been a really good afternoon out there.
It has, yes. It's been fantastic to see some competitive football. Obviously, it's the off season for us as football fans, but it's been good to be back out on the pitch and see some action. Some good players in there, isn't there?
Yeah, not so bad. Decent. Been in not a bad afternoon's football, to be fair. It's tough. Like I said at half time, amateur on a pitch like this, big wide pitch, difficult. Conditions are never easy when you're an amateur, and yeah, they've done very well, so I've got to give them a lot of credit.
We'll see if we can catch the man of the hour. Jordan, can we grab you for 2 seconds? Are you tired? Tired, I bet you are. You'll put on a good show though.
Just speaking to it.
That's the microphone. Yeah, so unfortunately you were on the losing side, but
Yeah.
it was a good game, wasn't it?
Good game, competitive right from the off. Didn't expect anything less, to be honest, because these boys they're fighting for trophies in our league. So, but these boys in the red give everything they did, and I can't be prouder of them.
Yeah, just talk to us about the Allstars team. Where have you recruited them all from?
So I'd say about 9% of them played for 33 before they moved on, and I brought a few. I worked with George at Balmonds in the community. Andrew's my best mate who's managing.
Yeah.
And I met Ash, number 11, through social media. Right. For instance.
Very nice, very good. It's been a good display, and it's been great to see you out on the pitch and enjoying yourself.
Yeah. Thank you guys for taking your time out your day to help present the live stream.
It's our pleasure, it's our pleasure. So talk to us then. Who are the medals going to? The winners?
So we've got some for the runners up, and we've got medals and trophies there for the champions 33.
You're doing the trophy of Champions League style, hey?
I'm not sure, but be nice. So, if I'm okay, just want this back to you for 2 ticks and then get these out.
Absolutely. But we've got the other man of the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've just heard that it was his debut today as well. Winning goal. What are you feeling like?
Feel good. Feel good. It's nice to start first debut goal with a goal.
Bit of composure as well.
Yeah, I didn't want to kick it over the bar, so I thought let me just take a touch first.
You had enough time to take a touch.
The ball, it seems to take ages to come across to you. We're watching it from there.
I think it's a thing where it's like you don't want to over kick it or get nervous under the ball, so I just took a touch.
Not
straight through it.
Yeah, not many amateurs have played on a pitch like this. I guess give us a bit of an insight into the difficulties. Because myself, I've played on pitch like this when I was younger. It's hard, as an amateur. Can you give us a bit of an idea?
Obviously, it's quite usual for me. Played quite academy ball for a time. Come up from Luton, played for Watford as well. So it's nice, but it's just a lovely pitch. It's nice to play with the boys on Sunday League. Obviously, a lot of boys want to have a nice run out on these pitches. I think it's really
never easy though, is it? As an amateur playing on a pitch like this, if you're not necessarily used to it, it's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than the usual Sunday pitches. A lot wider. So I think a lot of teams differ from learning to play wider, keeping it all contrast in the middle. But apart from that, I think they play really well.
No, all for a good cause.
Always for a good cause, for charity.
Yeah.
It's always good. It's always good.
Let's join us.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers. So I think there's another award which will be handed out, which is the player of the match or the man of the match, sponsored by Loving My Socials. So once we find out who the winner is for that, we'll have to go and grab them for chat as well.
Tell the viewers about the Loving My Socials.
Yes, so there's a whole array of sponsors that have supported the event. Lots of different companies involved for a fantastic event. But Leanna Loving My Socials, all of your branding and social media needs. She does a fantastic job, doesn't she?
She does,
well known to us on the podcast.
Yeah.
You've got 0730 Media as well, who did a fantastic job with today's event. A huge list of sponsors, all of which have come together to support fantastic cause. You've got Marcus from Bolton Video Company. I'm sure you've seen some of his lovely videography work over on 33FC's social pages.
Perfect timing for the medals being handed out as well by Jordan if we
it is.
on the camera around.
so he makes his way around the Allstars team. Fortunately, runners up this year. They were. Oh, good shit, yeah, absolutely.
Play together pretty regularly. Yeah, they had a lot of the balls. The All-Stars very well off it. So me and Ben was watching the game. We were watching it for a few players who caught our eye, and this like number 97, I believe.
He's 9 foot tall.
Yeah. Well, I'm lucky to be on the losing side, to be fair. Like, pretty bad.
Whereas this year's Hookway medals will be given out
by Jordan's mother.
Obviously, this game in memory of his past team established by him. There you have it. Medals given out. Well, he put a shift in, didn't he? Got the assist.
He did, yeah. Yeah, he did. Run the line very well.
He did.
But his mate took all the glory with the late winner.
The late winner.
So be it, it's a team game, innit, as they say. Not about individuals.
And as always, for a fantastic cause. So, sure they won't be taking too much credit. No match winner claiming his medal.
On his debut.
On his debut. It's not a bad way to go out, is it?
Nope. Bad way to start.
Right.
It's good to see lots of people, lots of smiles as well. And all here for a good cause, Ben.
Keep it there, composed between the sticks. Slight little mishap with our 50-50 in the first half. But
yeah, when we caught up with him at half time, he did fancy it in the second half. I think they were quietly confident that they were going to win.
Yeah. Number one. And as the final winners claim their medals and get ready to lift the Andrew Hookway Trophy, once again, I'd like to thank everyone for watching along at home, and remind you all that if you haven't already donated, please do consider supporting and getting involved. You would be just surprised how much impact one donation can have on the work that these charities are doing. There you have it. Final medals being given out. I believe we'll get underway shortly. Trophy lift. Manager receives his medal. The gaffer. Assistant manager claiming his as well. What a day.
We'll keep you on it for 30 seconds because we've got to do player of the match announcement.
Your player of the match announcement, there you are. Told you it'd be coming soon.
Kindly sponsored the player of the match trophy.
So your player of the match sponsored by Leanne at Loving My Socials. And,
So what we'll do, we'll give this to Jordan. Jordan?
So Jordan Jones.
Jordan Jones.
Jordan Jones is your man of the match. What did we say, eh?
Yeah, get used to it, not me.
A very deserved winner, I would say. Deserved that, didn't he?
He did, and we're not just saying this. It's one of the lads that me and Ben pointed out to each other when we were watching it, weren't it? We
Stand-up performer.
bit of a stand-up performer. I thought he was a bit unlucky to be on the losing side, to be fair.
But you know, putting a good shift.
I think it does help that he's like 6'5" or something. I think that's a bit of a help.
Is he really tall, or is Leanne and Jordan?
No, he's very tall, because I'm 6'2" and he's taller than me, which is always surprises me when I come across somebody who's taller, because they are significantly taller.
A deserved winner.
Deserved winner indeed, yeah. Well played. Leanne?
Of the match. Sponsor of the Player of the Match award, no less.
Yes.
What did you make of the game today?
I thought it was very, very good. As a Bolton fan, it was nice to see more than 5 passes put together. Yeah, very, very good game. Even though the guys lost, I thought it was very, very close between Jordan and the goalkeeper. I was very, very close to giving it to the goalkeeper until they lost at the last minute. So.
Me and Ben were saying the lad who you give it to, bit of a standard performer, weren't he? We both in agreement before we knew that you'd chose him as man of the match.
Yeah, as soon as I went over to Jordan, who's obviously organised it, he was like, "Is it the other Jordan?" I'm like, "Yeah, don't have to say anything." So yeah, very, very good performance, very, very good.
And what does it mean to sponsor any part of the event, as far as you're concerned?
It's just great to be able to get behind so many good charities and build sort of a community event together. And I've done a lot of the graphics for Jordan just to help out, just to try and promote it. And I know that last time I checked, we were on nearly £800, so I'm glad that it's been able to raise so much money.
A fantastic amount raised for 3 fantastic causes, which are, of course, Crohn's and Colitis UK, Teenage Cancer Trust, and Zoe's Place in Liverpool.
I'll give you this for
so I'm going to... First of all, just for 1 second before we do the trophy, fellas. Obviously, we've got food after here, but I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's taken time out of the day to come down at Gig Lane, celebrate my dad, raise a lot of money for charity, and also put on a great game of football. Now I'm going to hand over to Mum, who's going to give the trophy for you boys to lift out. Captain, step forward.
Skipper comes out.
So your 2025 Andrew Hookway champions of 33 FC. Well played, fellas. Right, man.
Well done, George. Thank you. Beautiful scenes at full time. Beautiful scenes.
Yeah, great stuff. Great event.
Indeed. Rounded off perfectly with the assistant manager, pint in hand. What a way to celebrate.
As it should be, that. Yeah, as it should be.
It's been brilliant. We'll see if we can get a couple more. Should we go and get your man of the match?
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, we'll wander over to the man of the match.
Go and see if we can get...
Mr. Man of the match, you're not escaping us. You're coming on for a little bit of an interview, so well done. Yeah, good performance. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, go on, give to people who are obviously not familiar, not used to getting playing in these environments, give us a bit of an insight into what it's like as an amateur on there.
Very, very tiring. Very tiring. I've not ran since October, so coming here, every part of my body's just absolutely aching.
Could have prepared a little bit from a fitness perspective.
I didn't expect to do that much running. I've got here and they've gone, there's no subs, so you've got to play the full game.
Well, yeah,
jumped in at the deep end.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching from the media suite, but at the top though, me and Ben both said that you're a bit of a standout. I thought you were quite unlucky not to be on the winning side. To be fair,
going to stand out though.
Well, yeah. For the viewers, how tall are you?
6'5".
Yeah, I said that. They're at 6'5". Yeah.
Normally a winger or up front. I've just been thrown in centre back.
Yeah, I think you're probably more suited as centre half. To be fair, with all due respect.
New position though.
Yeah, no. Well done. Really good performance.
Nice one. Thank you very much. Nice one.
Cheers. Lovely. Yeah, he was. Good player.
Good player. Decent. Yeah, especially when you're not a centre half as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't have put him down as a
winger. Well, that's the type of height and expectations of footballers these days. When wingers are 6'5", isn't it?
Watching him play, he was very robust.
I
can't imagine that level of
doesn't make sense, though.
Trickiness that you display on the wing.
Yeah, no, he played well. Yeah, but everybody did, didn't they? Everybody did. But yeah, great event. Thanks, Ben. Good to spend the afternoon with you as ever.
As always, Colin. I wouldn't rather spend it with anybody else.
And thank you for everybody watching at home as well. Greatly appreciate your support.
And we will give you one final call as well to donate and support the Hookway charity match, because without you, charities wouldn't be able to do the work that they do, and events like this are a great way of just giving back and embracing that community spirit that we all know and love. So thank you from everyone here at 0730 Media, from Jordan, and from everyone at the Hookway charity match.
There he is.
Until the next time, take care. We'll see you all soon.
See you soon.
Ha ha ha!